Hello, Zay Dogs. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I had a good day and I'm looking forward to the weekend. As you can see, I picked up a big bag of wheat cents. The majority of them should be, if not all of them, are wheat cents. And we won't know until we start going through this bag. It's the first time I purchased a 3-pound bag of copper cents, with the majority of them being wheat cents, if not all. So it's going to be fun. We're only going to be on for an hour tonight. So I saw a lot of people streaming. So I don't think we're going to have very many people on tonight. So you have any plans for your weekend? Well, I guess I'll get started with the bag, and hopefully people can go and see the recap. Oh wow, that is going to be cool. I'm hoping to see if I can find anything that I can put in my album. I just got a Dansko album, and I do have some folders. So I'm hoping to get some of these in there. So I'm going to start off with a few at a time. And hopefully there'll be some pretty good finds in here. Let me go ahead and start looking. The first one is a 1954 San Francisco. That's a good way to start. I'll put it here. Hey Nubs, how you doing? Oh wow. The second one in. Am I seeing things? Now this is an interesting find. Let me see if I can get closer to the camera. It's a 1909, and it has no VG in the back. Oh, I hear you. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. So that is cool. A 1909. Wow. Second one out of the bag. Looks like, and look at that. There's some steel cents in here. Wow, they weren't kidding when they said there was going to be a variety of wheat cents in here. So we have a 1943. That's in really good condition. You can actually read it. Here's another 1943, of course. I think this one's in the better condition of the three. Let's see if I can. Hi, Coin Dragon. How are you doing tonight? I have to thank you all for stopping in. I am doing good. I'm enjoying my Friday. I will be off of work for 3 months. So I'm looking forward to hopefully setting up some bank accounts so that I can start doing some more Coinbox searches. Here we have a 1953 Denver. This is a 1940 no mint mark, so that would be a Philly. This is a 1946 no mint mark. $1941 no mint mark. It's a little bit dirty. See if I get the camera to be a little bit brighter. There we go. Get a little bit more detail to it. Yeah, we've had some storms come in here too. There has been some hail. I know up in Allen, Texas, they got some hail. That's not too far from Rob. Rob Finds Treasure. He's just, he lives about, I say almost an hour and a half from where I do. He's west of me. And so I know that they had some rainstorms coming into their area. 1954. And those storms are headed this way. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. Here we have a 1944. I think I'm just going to sort these by decade. I think it'll be easier that way. Ooh, a 1955 Philadelphia. These have double die obverses. I don't see any doubling on it. So the reverse looks nice. Here we have a 1940 San Francisco, and it is in horrible shape. Let's see if I can adjust this here. There we go. So we get more light on the problem with copper cents is they're so dark. It's really hard to see. So like I said, this is a 1940 San Francisco. Next up, this will be a 1948 Philadelphia. I hope you're doing okay, Nubs from the storm. I hope nothing's serious. Before, I only had to worry about hurricanes and stuff when I was living down south. But now that I moved to North Texas, I've been brought to the reality of Tornado Alley. That's where I'm at right now. And so anytime there's a storm, I kind of get a little bit worried. This is a 1935 San Francisco. That is pretty worn. That's a good find. Put that over here. So far we have 3 steel cents, a 1909, and it's going to be a Philly, not a San Francisco. So this is not a key date. Uh-oh. I just dropped it. Now to figure out if this is it. No. Well, it's in there. So this is a 1927. That's pretty worn. So that's the first one in the 20s. Oh, okay. Well, that's glad to hear that. As long as there's no major flooding out there, Nubs. A 1951. Here is a 1951 San Francisco. Okay. We have a 1930 Denver. Wow. It's not in too bad of condition. That's a 1930. A 1951 San Francisco. Hey, Shu, how you doing? Welcome to tonight's stream. I got a bag, a 3-pound bag of, and it looks to be all wheat cents. I was worried that there would probably be some other plain copper cents, but no, so far it's been pretty good. The best find has been a 1909 Philly and 3 steel cents. So that's pretty cool. I haven't found any key date or semi-key dates yet. Here's another 1955. And the 1955 Philadelphia, which this one is, are known to have Dublin, and I don't seem to see any type of Dublin on the obverse. This is the reverse. Next, I have a 1935. You can make it out there, 1935. And it's a Philadelphia. Nothing special about the 35s. So a 1949 Denver. So that's 35. Here we go. Okay. A 1946 Denver. A 1937 Philadelphia. Does anyone have anything special planned for the weekend? 1940. Oh, wow. Another 1909 Philadelphia. So that's 2. Oh, that's probably the one I dropped earlier. So that's still the first one that I found. This is a 1920 Philadelphia. Let's see if I can get a little closer. There we go. So we can see. Let me Try autofocus. There we go. There we go. Now we can get a little bit better view of it. Try it again. Okay. So like I said, this is the 1920s. So we put it over here in the 20 decades. I'm waiting to see how the weather plans out this weekend. If it's a good, I'll probably go outside and work on the yard. 1952, San Francisco. With all the recent rain that we've been getting, my grass is a little overgrown. So hopefully, oops, I lost the lighting there. Hopefully I'll be able to tend to that. I made a couple of phone calls to a couple of banks, and hopefully I will be getting a quarter box and a nickel box. Okay. I might try one more day. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking at Sherry Ward. She had found some, and she was here last Friday, and she was talking about how she prepares them. And I was just like, oh, wow. Yeah, I wish I lived near a wooded area so that I could go out and try to find some. 1945, Philadelphia. Getting a lot of Phillies. 1954, and that looks to be San Francisco. So they put over here in the 50s. Okay. Yeah, her area sure did get a lot of rain. So she was able to find quite a bit. Down here, we just recently started getting some storms. April was pretty dry for us, considering all the tornado activity we had in November and December. 1944, Philly. So for a while there, it was really dry. 1948, San Francisco. And it's pretty beat up, this one. Yeah, so the weather was pretty dry. And in fact, my grass is just barely growing back. And a lot of the trees are getting their leaves and stuff here. So I really haven't seen many growing around the area. 1958, Philadelphia. Last year with the memorial in the back. I mean, the wheat cent, sorry. Getting a little confused there with the wheat cent. 1942, Denver. Let's see. A 1939. And Lincoln has something on his eye there, little green spot. That's kind of cool. Hi, Silver Clan. I hope you're having a good day. 1945 Denver. Let me double check here on the 1943. I think they were all Philadelphia. I know that for the 1943, there is a bold Dublin on the mint mark, but since these are Philly, they won't have it. Now, the 1943 Philadelphia, which these are known to have Dublin on the obverse. And I don't seem to see anything. They seem to be pretty average. So these don't have any Dublin. Well, thank you for saying hello and stopping by. I really appreciate it. I was able to pick up a 3-pound bag of copper cents, and I was told that the majority of them would be wheat cent, that there might be one or two just regular copper cents. But so far, it's been 100% wheat. Now, they're not in perfect condition. This is a good example of it. This 1952, you can barely make it out. This must have been in the ground or something at some point in time. That's pretty beat up. Hi, Jack. How are you? How are you doing over there? How's the weather? I know that there was a tropical storm that was traveling up the coast. Hope you're not being affected by it. I know it was a lot of heavy rain. Let's see. A 1958 Denver. Here we go. A 1935 Philadelphia. Like I said, the majorities are pretty worn. This looks pretty good. And it's a little bit newer. It's a 1958 Denver. Has pretty good detail to it. Okay, this one's another 1955 Denver. And there's no errors to that as far as I know. Wow, look at this one. This one is barely, you can barely make out the 1 cent in the back. This is in really poor condition. And it's a 1955 Denver. Can barely make it out. A 1951 Denver. Hey, Jack, have you got anything new for your collection? If you have not been to Jack's channel, you really need to go. He has a very, very awesome collection. And he'll spend the first few minutes of his videos showing off his collection that he has there. And it's just wow. A 1952 Philadelphia. A 1954 Denver. Let's get it over here. Oh, this one has a pretty good reverse. Still has a little bit of luster to it. And wow, I'm surprised. This must have been cleaned at one point because it does look to be in really nice shape. And this is a 1918 Denver. Wow. That is cool. So the back does have some detail to it. And it's really in not that bad of condition. This is a nice one. So that is actually the first one in the teens. So let me quickly, give me a minute here. Okay, let me. I think Nubs left. But let me share his. Okay. That's Nubs. I don't have the ability yet to that you all put me or whatever command it is so that you could feature your channel. So I need to physically input it. Okay. So, hi, EMR Coins. How are you tonight? Welcome. Well, thank you for popping in. Thanks. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day. So there's Jax. Oh, that's good. That is really good. So if you're not subscribed to Jack's channel, please take a minute, go over there, hit the subscribe button, leave him a comment. Would greatly appreciate it. So we went through that first stack, and the oldest coin that I found was a 1909 Philadelphia. And I did find 3 copper cents. Copper cents. What am I saying? Steel cents. I found 3 steel cents, 1943 Philly. So these don't have the errors on them. And just right now, the last coin that I found was the 1918 Denver. So that is pretty cool. So that was the first handful. You're welcome, Jack. You're one of my Taco Tuesday feature channels when I used to do that last year. That was fun. I really miss doing those Taco Tuesday shout outs where I would feature a channel every Tuesday. Here is a 1937 Philadelphia. So that's pretty cool. Huh. It's in pretty good condition. I have found one in the teens. I also have 2 in the 20s, a lot of 30s and 40s, and a whole bunch in the 1950s. This is a 1942 San Francisco. 1942 San Francisco. Next, a 1950 Denver. Pretty cool. A 1939. There we go. This is a 1952, and it's in really bad condition. Wow. This is a 1936 Denver. And it's worn. Okay. Here is a 1939. Yeah, 1939. Next up, a 1953 Denver. It's a little bit dirty in the back. A 1942 Philadelphia. Oh, wow. This one, the reverse is really nice. Look at that. Has some great detail to it. I think I'm going to set this one aside. Ooh, it even has a little bit of red. This is a 1941. That is cool. I'm going to put that one aside. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool that you're doing that for your daughters. A 1951 San Francisco. I have an Indian head folder that I started some time back, but I never really finished it. I really haven't gotten into that yet. I'm trying to finish some other albums. Right now I'm working on my dime albums and my quarters. I just need the 1932 San Francisco and Denver, I believe. and then a couple of clad quarters just to fill. But I'm trying to get the clad in BU condition. Here's a 1950 Denver. Jack, I believe I still have your email. And, or if you can, let me give you my email address. Here we go. That's my email address. And if you're missing something, send me an email and I'll see what I have extra. I don't have very many, but if I have any extra Indian heads, I do not mind sending them your way. So shoot me an email and we'll see if I have something that you could possibly use for your daughter's albums. 1946 Denver. 1957 Denver. Another 1957. That's a little bit of red still in there. The back looks to be in really good condition. I mean, there's a little, see, is that a scratch or is that a die ship? No, it's a scratch. Right there between the C and the E. Let me see if I can get it so you can look. Unfortunately, I have the free version of StreamYard, and with the free version of StreamYard, it doesn't allow me to add a camera. I have to get the other one. So I'm trying to save up money because I think it's like $20 a month. And since I'm retired and I live on a very limited budget, I'm going to have to wait a little bit before I can afford to get the professional version. 1956 Denver. Oh, here's a 1936. No mint mark, so that means it's a Philly. And since it's a Philly, you got to keep an eye out. According to Rob's mat here, it does have a double die obverse. The L seems to be pretty close to the edge there. But I don't see any obvious doubling. So, oops, I hit my camera. Another 1952 Denver. Another 52 Denver. $1944, no mint mark. A 1944 Denver. Hi, T. Lovett. How are you? Great to see you. I was able to pick up a 3-pound bag of copper cents, and I was told that the majority of the coins in the bag would be wheat cents. And so far, it's been 100% wheat cents. I think the person just, was being kind of safe just in case a regular copper cent had gotten in there and didn't want to commit to say it's 100% wheat cent, which I don't blame them. I really don't blame them. So if you're not subscribed to T. Lovett Coin Hunter, I'm going to drop his link here. He does coin roll hunts on the weekend. So you might want to go check out his channel and subscribe if you haven't done so. T. Levitt, how are you in your subscriptions? I think last time I saw you were at almost 900. You were very close to 900. Jack, I found mine on eBay. I had to have, okay, so you're 4 away. If you're not subscribed to T. Levitt Coin Hunter, please go over there. Let's try to get him to 900 tonight. Let's help him out. So let's help him out. Let's get him over to 900 tonight. Let's see what I got here. Hi, Andrew, Northwest Coins. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, I've been doing some short videos, I should say. And since we have that coin show, if y'all don't know, there's going to be a very large coin show at Tulsa, Oklahoma. And it's put on by Mid-American Coins. And what's so special about it is there's a lot of YouTubers that have committed to go and be there. I am going for sure. I already booked my reservations and everything. In fact, I met T. Levitt there. It was awesome to finally get to meet him. So it really is fun. I mostly go just to meet people, and once in a while I'll buy something, especially if it's going to be for my Mercury Dime, Roosevelt Dime, or quarter album, if it's going to fill a slot. So well, EMR Coins, I want to thank you very much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Andrew, I know what you mean. Today was my last day also. So I'm really excited. I get to have 3 months of rest before I go back to work. So I'm really looking forward to a very long summer vacation. Thank you. I appreciate it. You have a good evening and a fantastic weekend. And let me see. Let's see. Here is, let me see. The problem, T. Levitt, that I'm having with Streamlab is I use a Samsung Chromebook, And so the memory on there is not sufficient enough to run it. So I'm hoping that when I get my paycheck this summer, that I can afford to upgrade to a one of those gaming computers. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I just dropped in Andrew's link to his channel. He has a much bigger channel than I do. Well, it's about the same. He has over 1,290 subscribers, but he does have some very good videos. So if you haven't subscribed to him, he's another channel that I do recommend. Great information there. Great information. Jack, thank you very much. Oh, I got to go to the coin show. How was it, Jack? Oh, I didn't know you were in the hospital, Jack. I hope everything's okay. I hope everything's okay. You need to take it easy and heal. I know that for the first couple of days, you probably won't want to do something, but after a while, you're going to start to feel good, and you got to be careful not to overdo it. 1944 Denver. I was hoping to find some older ones. 1952. 1956 Denver. Oh, okay. So it does work pretty good with just the basic. Yeah, the problem with the Chromebooks is they're good enough to do certain things, but when it comes to Streamlab, you do need, because of all the functions and stuff, and I want to have it so that, because I know people love to play games. I, for one, do. And just because of that, I would like to have it for that feature. I mean, I'm still trying to get used to doing live streams. Next Friday, I'm not sure if I'm going to stream or not, because I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to go visit my dad. And so he doesn't have internet. So it's going to be really hard to stream. I might have to go to like a Starbucks or something like that to stream. But their Wi-Fi capability is very limited. A 1942 San Francisco. Oh, 1949, sorry. 1949. Nope, there's nothing to look forward to that one. 1951 San Francisco. A 1937 Philadelphia. It's okay condition. Oh, wow. That is pretty cool. Congratulations, Andrew. That's a great find. Wow. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Whoops, for the Tulsa show, is they're trying to get basically the same area that everybody would stay. I'm not too far from where the I chose a location or hotel that's not too far from the convention center. That way I wouldn't have to take a taxi or anything. 1937 Philadelphia. Another 37. Another 37 Philadelphia. Okay. 1955 Denver. I don't see anything. A 1936 Philadelphia. And there's a double die obverse on the 1936 to look for. I don't really see anything. Let me try. Nope. So no, nothing obvious. Oh, wow. This one's really nice. Wow. That's a very nice coloring. Lots of great detail. This one I will definitely be putting it separate. Oh, okay. That's why it looks so good. It's a 1955 Denver. And really, really lustrous. Has a little bit of brown to it. But that is nice. So I'm going to put that with the other one. A 1942 Philadelphia. Okay. We have a 1948 Philadelphia. Yeah, it is a nice one, T. Levitt. 1946, 1 cent. Jack, when I was at the Norman, Oklahoma coin show, the one hosted by Ravenhawk, Silver Seeker and I, we did a live stream from my cell phone where I purchased a mystery bag from him, and in there is a silver bullion coin. And it was really cool. And the reason I was doing it is because he had a Libertad in there, and I love Libertads. So the one I chose did not have the Libertad, but it was still fun. We had a blast. He made my weekend. We practically laughed all weekend long. He's a really sweet guy. 1946 Philadelphia. And so it was really nice. I got to hang out with Silver Seeker, Ida Heron, Rob Finds Treasure, his wife Sherlani, and there was so many other people there. Teacher was there. 1957 Philadelphia. T. Levitt was there. T. Levitt, who else am I missing? I know B3 was there. There was a lot of YouTubers present at that one. A 1925 Philadelphia. 1925. This was pretty worn. That's my third in the 20s. 1956. Oh, you did? Wow, that's pretty cool. Had I known you were into carving, I just sold a whole bunch of dateless buffalo nickels. I would have just sent them to you. Oh, look at this one. A 1918 Philadelphia. Wow. It's kind of worn, but that is cool. That is my second in the teens. It's nice to find some teens in there. 1938 Philadelphia. A 1944 Denver. Here's another one. 1952 Philadelphia. This one has some detail to it. And then 1951 Denver. 1947 Denver. A 1941 Philadelphia. And the 1941 Philadelphia is known to have a double die obverse. And I don't see any obvious thickening or anything that looks to be double. Nope. So that's still interesting find. Oh, okay, Jack. I'll go check it out. So Jack just shared that he put a video out. Yes, at the Norman, Oklahoma show, T. Lovett, the one that we were at. Oh, wow. That's cool, Andrew. Oh, no. Yeah. That must be hard, Andrew. I don't think I've ever had hot links before. A 1941, a 1951 S. So I know I definitely wouldn't survive. But when that's all you got, that's all you got. You got to eat what you got. A 1939 Philadelphia. Yeah, I was very horrible back in 2019 and 2020 when supplies were low at the grocery stores. 1936 San Francisco. I basically lived on cookies and junk food, I should say, because that was the only thing that was to be able to get at the grocery store. Oh, I bet you the Buffalo Nickel albums are fun to put together. There's just so much to look for. A 1953 San Francisco. 1951, San Francisco. 1948, Philadelphia. And I have to say that the person that I got the bag from is from the northern states. I believe they're from close to Michigan. 1951. And here in Texas, we call them Winter Texans when they come down to visit because the temperature here is a lot warmer than back where they come from. 1946, San Francisco. While they're experiencing temperatures in the teens and in the negatives, we'll have warmer temperatures like in the 50s or 60s. Okay, this one looks to be a 1912 Philadelphia. That is cool. I know that the 1912 San Francisco has a mintage of 4.4 million. It's a semi-key date. This one is not. But still, that's my third one in the teens. That's right, Andrew. I do love to go to the store to buy junk food. 1926, Denver. That's my fourth one in the 20s. In fact, I need to cut that out, that bad eating habit. I'm planning to run a full marathon in 2024 in Hawaii. And in order to be successful at it, I'm going to have to drop a substantial amount of weight. So I got to start eating healthier. A 1952 San Francisco. I don't have problems doing half marathons, which are half the distance, a 1950 but to go that 26 plus miles, I think I'm going to have to really drop some weight and develop a little bit more muscle. Hi, Anna, I'm crazy. How are you doing tonight? Oh, you would have had a fit today, Andrew. Here in Northeast Texas, it was 84 degrees today and very humid. Hi, Shu. Here is a 1954 San Francisco. This one has a little bit of definitions. Yep, a 1950 Denver. A 1953 Denver. A 1957 Denver. So just a quick recap. I bought a 3-pound bag of copper cent, and I was told the majority of it would be wheat cents, which they have been so far. And the oldest one that I have found is a 1909 Philadelphia, 1943 Philly steel cents. I've got about 3 in the teens, 4 in the 1920s, and then after that I got quite a bit in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s. This one looks like it's been underground. Someone found, or actually it looks like it's been in some water. It's a 1953 San Francisco. You can barely make out the date. Here is a 1944 Philadelphia. Had it been the Denver, I would be looking for the D over S. But nope, it's just a Philly. Which quarter set are you getting ready to do, Jack? 1944 Denver. Here's a really nice looking wheat cent. So it has to be in the 50s. Oh, actually, wow. No, it's a 1941. Has great detail. Not perfect, but it does have a lot of detail to it. Here is a 1936 San Francisco. A 1950 Denver. There's the link to Andrew's channel. And if you're not subscribed to T Levitt, we're trying to help him get to 900 subscribers tonight. He is at 897 subscribers. So he just needs 3 more subscribers and he's there. Yeah, right now I'm working on the women's quarter albums also. I have a story about that. I went out to Hobby Lobby and I bought the folder version. I forget who's the one who makes it. And the slots were too small. So a 1950 Denver. Actually, yeah, it's a 1956, sorry, Denver. So the slots for the coins are too small. And I tried everything to make them bigger for the coins to fit. A 1937 Denver. So I finally gave up and I went back to Hobby Lobby and I ended up buying a album. So now I'm using an album for my coins, for my women's quarter selection. And it actually looks really nice. Now, I'm not sure that it's going to do a good job of protecting them, but it was a lot better than trying to struggle with that folder. This is a 1916S. So this is my 4th one in the teens. 1916S. And there are no particular errors to look for. on that one. Okay. Next up, a 1953 Denver. A 1939 Philadelphia. No errors to look for on that. A 1942 Denver. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot her name. Oh, but that has a very different design to it. That must be pretty tough, Andrew, having to. I know I've been struggling. I mean, I'm not too far from Dallas, and 1944 Philadelphia, and I've been struggling to get boxes of coins. They pretty much want you to have a business account, and I haven't had time to do the paperwork to establish a business. Plus, I really don't know how to do it, so I need to learn how to do it first. Establish a business so that I can open up a business account, so that I can get boxes. 1952, San Francisco. But back home where my dad lives in South Texas, I'm able to get a couple of boxes a month. I try not to get too many so I don't unwelcome my asking at the banks, because they're willing. If you ask for only 2 boxes a month, they're more willing to help you out. 1955 Philly. So I usually travel home once a month, and so I'll call ahead of time and ask for boxes, and they'll try to order them, and if they can get them, they'll let me have them. A 1957 Denver. But the last time I went home, they were not able to get me any. So I started doing a lot of currency searches. And so now I'm more into dollars, because it's a lot easier to get a strap of $100 of 100 ones than it is anything else. A 1945 Denver. I keep hitting the camera. This is a 1946 Philadelphia. Okay, I need the 1946 San Francisco. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. I'll share that. I'll pass on that information. T. Lovett, I recommend the shorts. That's what shot me from 800 to 1,000 really quick, was by doing the shorts on coins and currency, also on bullion. And that really helped the subscription. The only thing I'm missing now is just the watch hours. A 1944 Philly. And I won't do live coin searches because of the situation that I have with the computers, and also the lighting, all the setup that comes with it. It's just easier just to do a chat and stuff. And I know that I won't hit my hours, 1951 San Francisco, until probably August because they were 1958 Denver. There were a couple of months last year, May, June, and July that I didn't film anything or put up much videos because my mom got sick, and she was very healthy and active and stuff, and she just got sick one day and spent about 3.5 weeks in the hospital and passed away. So that was a little bit traumatic for me to see that happen and to be there every day with my mom. So I took a little bit of time off from YouTube to regroup. So I didn't start making videos again until August. So I know it's going to take a little bit of time for me to get my watch hours up. A 1951 San Francisco. Here is a 1958 Denver. I know that I think it's a Philadelphia that has the double die obverse. I don't think it's the Denver, but anyway, this one doesn't have it. This one does not have it. Okay. Yeah, I have trouble finding the Philadelphias, but usually I get lucky and I'll get a box. They'll have a Philadelphia quarter in it, and so I can fill a slot. Oh, wow, Jack. Hi, Shu. Let's see. Let's see where T. Levitt's at. Hopefully, when people see the replay, T. Levitt, they'll go and subscribe. Hopefully, tomorrow we can get you to the 900 mark. T. Levitt, why don't you share with everybody when you're going to be doing your next coin roll hunt? That way they can go to your channel and mark their calendars. A 1957 Denver. A 1952 Philadelphia. A 1937 San Francisco. 37 San Francisco. Okay. Doesn't have any errors to look for. It's a 36 Philadelphia. Okay. Let's see. A 1944 Philadelphia. Uh, 1938. That's pretty worn. A 1958 Denver. A 1944 Philadelphia, 1944 Philadelphia. Let me grab. I still have so many pennies to look. I think I'm going to just do 2 more handfuls and then call it a night. I'm trying to. Oh, wow. This one's really. It looks like it's been runned over. And it looks like a 1950 Denver. And this one has little touches of red to it. And it's a 1939. A 1939. Here we have a 1953 Denver. A 1944 Philadelphia. So if you're free on Sunday evenings at 6 p.m. Central Time, T. Lovett will be doing live stream. And if you go to his channel, you can find out about donating. Here we have a 1955 Denver. Grab some. 1944 Philadelphia. Another 1944 Philadelphia. A 1955 Philadelphia. Let me see if there's any Dublin. No. I don't see. There's no Dublin there. So that's a 1955 Philadelphia. You're going to look on the 1955, look on the obverse. A 1951 Denver. A 1950 San Francisco. A 1936 Denver. If it had been a 1936 Philadelphia, we would have been looking for a double die on the obverse. So it doesn't have one. Here is a 1937 Philadelphia. And a 1946 Denver. Let me put that over here. Well, thank you for stopping in, Jack. I really appreciate it. Good night, and we will hopefully see you soon. Don't forget to shoot me an email on those Indian hits. Let me see if I have anything that would help you. And I'm going to probably be logging off in a few minutes. So I'm just going to do one more handful. I'm finishing off this one, and then I'll do one more, and then I'll call it a night. Here is a 1951 San Francisco. Hi, B2. How are you tonight? Thank you. Thank you very much. 1945 Philadelphia. So this one's kind of messed up. A 1944 Philadelphia. Here we have another 1944 Got quite a bit of 1944s. A 1945 Philadelphia. A 1941 Philadelphia. So it does have a double die obverse to look for. And I don't see any doubling. Yeah, I think these already have been searched for any errors. Hi, BH Ringer. How you doing tonight? 1955 Philadelphia. And this also has doubling to look for on the obverse. Nope, I don't see any. Even though those fives look a little thick, I really don't think they are. I'm going to have to take a closer look under the scope on that one. That one, the fives look really thick there. A 1954 Denver. 1954 Denver. Yeah, I'm going to be live streaming on Friday, except for next Friday. I'm going to be out of town. I will try to stream, but I'm not going to promise anything because my dad doesn't have internet. He doesn't know how to work a computer, period. So it doesn't make sense for him to have internet. So I'm going to try to find somewhere that stays open late so that I can go and use the internet. A 1947 Denver. So if I can swing that, if I can find a place that I can use the internet and that stays open late and doesn't mind some lady out there talking about coins, then I'll probably live stream. Worst case scenario, I'll probably stream from my phone for a little bit. A 1946 San Francisco. Especially if I, oh, wait. A 1946 San Francisco has the S over D to look for as far as an error is concerned. Let me see if I can get it focused here. No. I don't see anything that looks like a D underneath there. So yeah, if you have a 1946 S, look for the S over D. I almost missed that one. A 1957 Denver. A 1945 Denver. A 1946 Denver. I'm also going to try to see about going to Best Buy. 1954 Denver. And seeing about the computers, how much they cost, and see if maybe I can get a payment plan with them. 1944 Denver. This has a D over S. And I don't see that on there. Try to get this to focus. Let me get closer. Let me try to focus it. No. So, yeah, that way I can get looking to get in a better computer. Where I live here in Northeast Texas, the closest Best Buy to me is about an hour away. A 1939D. because I really would like to add that second camera, especially with a scope, where I can show a closer up of these coins that could have a potential error or variety. 1951 Philadelphia. Okay, last handful. Let's see what we find in this batch, and then we will call it a night. I want to thank you all for being here tonight and keeping me company while I am doing this. I'm still learning my way around. T. Lovett, good night. Thank you for stopping by. If you're not subscribed to T. Lovett, please go over there. He is 3 people away from hitting 900. And I would really like to help him get there. Let me see if I can find the link. Here's the link to his channel. So if you can hit that subscribe button over there, I would really appreciate it. There we go. So if you want to run over there and hit that subscribe button, leave a quick little message letting him know you subscribed. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, here we go with the last few. A 1952 San Francisco. 1958. And that was a 58 Philadelphia. Oh, wait, no. Is it? Denver. 1956 Denver. I don't know what I was seeing. I guess I'm tired already. Starting to see things. 1955 Denver. Here we have a 1944 Philadelphia. This one is a 1950 Denver. A 1958 Denver. A 1958 Denver. A 1950 Denver. (1945) Philadelphia. 1950 San Francisco. Oops. A 1945 Philadelphia. 1946 Philadelphia. A 1958 Denver. 1951 Denver. 1936 Philadelphia. And the Philadelphia have a double die obverse. Let me see if I can. No, I don't see anything. No doubling. Okay, and that is all she wrote. So let me try to get this up here. Try to get it to focus a little bit higher. So as a quick recap, all of these are from the 50s. Let's put the camera just it. There we go. So these are all the 50s. These, I want to put them under the scope and just verify. I don't think there's any doubling that takes place, but I'm going to go ahead and double check. Hi, Siren. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping in. So these are the 40s. As you can see, I have a pretty good stack. I did find about 33 in the 30s. I have 4 in the 20s. I think I also had 4 in the teens. As far as cool finds, I did have this 1909 San Francisco. I had 3 steel cents, and I had some really nice red-brown cents here that could possibly fill a couple of slots or upgrade some slots in my album. So, guys, I really want to thank you for keeping me company tonight. As I grow, we'll have more fun. And like I said, I'm hoping to soon, sometime during the summer, be able to afford a better quality computer where I can connect more cameras and do Streamlab. Streamlab has the games that are more fun and stuff. We can do more games. And as I do this and I improve with streaming, then we can start having a lot more funds. And of course, once I get monetized, you can bet there's going to be giveaways that will take place during the streams as a thank you for showing up. Now, the one thing that I will not be doing, unfortunately, is coin roll hunts, because it is difficult to get boxes of coins. And you saw I did probably half the bag. I still need a little bit more to go. So I'll probably search this on my own tomorrow. But I think I'm like halfway done on this bag. This was a 3-pound bag of copper cents. And the majority, if not all, are wheat cents. But the person didn't want to say that they were 100%. He didn't want to commit to 100% wheat cent, because he said he could have made an error and accidentally put a regular copper cent in there, but that they were all copper. So that was still pretty cool purchase there. So I want to thank you very, very much for coming in tonight, keeping me company, watching. Also, if you can, let's help T Lovett out to get to 900. Next Friday is iffy. It is very iffy because, like I said, my dad doesn't have internet, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream or not. Excuse me. So I want to thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. So until my next stream, happy hunting, happy collecting. Bye, everyone. Okay, I just checked. T Lovett is at 898. Come on, guys. Two more. So have a great night.